Hey guys, I'm just doing a quick couple videos here as reminders so you guys remember how you can multiply, divide, add and subtract by, in this video, decimals. So in this video we're going to go over how to do things like add and subtract, multiply and divide, which I've already said. And then we're just going to kind of go through these step by step just so we can remember how to do this. So whenever you have decimals and you're going to add and subtract decimals, you have to first line your decimals up. So if you see right here, I've lined the decimals up. And if you notice on that bottom number right there where it says 10.4, there's no number right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill that in. And now the numbers all line up. If the number is missing on the top or bottom, remember just to fill it in and that'll help you out. Then from here, you just simply add or subtract as normal. Bring your decimal straight down. You don't have to do anything else with it. And once you've added everything in, you'll get an answer, something like that. Now the next part we're going to go over is multiplication. Multiplication, pretty easy as long as you can remember the steps. As long as you know how to multiply, you can multiply by decimals very easily. All I'm going to do right here to start with is I'm going to go in here and count how many decimal places I have. There are 2 here on the top, 1 on the bottom, making for a total of 3. I'm just going to make note of that out here on the side. So I know whenever I come back, I know how many decimal places I need to put back in my final answer. So I'm going to go in here and essentially I'm going to take out these decimals so that they don't bother me. They don't confuse me at this point. And from here, I just simply multiply as you normally would on a problem like this. So whenever you work your problems out, you'll have something similar to this. I like putting X's here. I know you guys put zeros, but that's fine. Whatever you need to do, remember to put your placeholder. And whenever I'm doing this, hopefully your work looks a little bit neater than mine because this pen is not working very well for me. And I can add them up here. Okay, now going back to this 3 decimal places that I had at the beginning, I'm going to move from the right over to the left 3 spots, and that is my answer whenever I multiply 3.49 times 2.3. The last thing we're going to do here is division. Now I'm not going to work this one all the way out, but I just want to go through the steps with you guys. If you ever have a decimal on the outside, the inside does not matter, but if you ever have a decimal on the outside, what you need to do is take this decimal and move it over. You have to make this outside number a whole number. However many spots I move it here, I also have to move it inside. So there is a decimal after that 96, so I'm going to add a 0 and move my decimal. I'm going to bring that decimal straight up, and now I multiply as I normally would. And in this particular case, 12 goes into 96 8 times. Bring down your 0. 12 goes in to 0, 0 times. And that is the quick recap on decimals.